Hello there and welcome to another Pleasure Beach Experience video. Today we are walking the big one. It's Walk the Big One XL. It's the first ever time one of these has been done for the public. So that means we are walking to the top of the big one and then we're going to what I believe is the second drop on the evacuation platform, then up to block break, and I'm not 100% sure about this, but I believe there might be a look in the maintenance area as well. We'll film what we can. We'll talk when we can, but it is quite windy, so it'll be a lot of footage of the actual event rather than us talking about it, and then at the end we'll do a big review.
There we go, get a nice view of the final bit as you come in.
Is this alright for pictures?
Yeah, of course. Icon's more traditional in that respect, where you've got obviously a transfer platform that goes across and a maintenance bay which you can park the trains in. Here it's all stacked on top of each other to make sure that the station footprint is as small as possible, because you think when this was built, the convoy was already here, the PB Express was here, the monorail track was here and so on. Just making the best use of this space, obviously planning for having free trains at that time. So the station, you have the level that you can see when you're in the station, and there's two levels below that, a maintenance level and then what's called the pit, and you can literally have all the trains stacked up on top of each other. To move them around or introduce a new train onto the system, we have what's called a DMAG, which is basically a lift on cables where we lift the entire section of track up, and then the next bit below is obviously exposed, lines up with the main track, and that allows you to dispatch the train out onto the running track and then lower everything back down. Okay, it takes a little bit of time to do it, but if you're in the station, if you've ever been in the station when we have introduced it, it's quite impressive, and that's why the station is shaped the way it is, and it's so tall at the top and so on, is to allow for, if you've got a train right down in the pit that you want to bring up, you've got to allow for everything above it to go right up. So it all lifts. You're not on this, you're not. So yeah, you're going to other places. So we're going to go to one of those other places now. All right, so I need you to go back that way. Right, so the only time under normal circumstances when anyone would come up here was if we had a situation where the train didn't complete, and with the circuit, if it was wind or whatever, it would roll back and forward, end up in the lowest point. If you notice, on pretty much all the lowest points around the ride, we've got access platforms. So you're going to be one of the few people to go up here. Yeah. So let's go up and have a look.
I love that toy town, I do.
There we go. Just needs a picture.
Yeah, it does.
Several, actually.
Okay. Thank you.
Out of both of them here, that one. Right, just come down there. Obviously, if it was slowed by the wind or whatever,
yeah,
it's more lines went up there than it is in this particular one. It's just coming down.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you. Okay, mate.
Always feels more of an angle than you think it's going to.
Yeah.
If you're on it, you think it's flat.
Yes.
There you go, guys.
Thank you.
Made it to 50 feet.
It's me, I'm done.
Yeah. We also test people on the arrow rides that we've got on the park. So Scott, you should know all the arrow rides that we've got.
Yeah, I think.
On there.
Big one, Steeple, Rev. Gold Mine was one.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
That's the ones no one ever gets there.
Yeah.
Well done. the structure. It was always never planned that way to have a coaster go through it, but
The people you hear, they took that out to destroy them.
but it's good because it meant as soon as they figured out they could do it, it meant that we could expand the ride right down into South Park around there, which is how we got such a long ride. Cool. We're 150 feet. We're almost as high as the iceberg. We got that thing. You know, it's the difference in the wind even between. So sometimes when people are still at the bottom and the ride's closed, and there's no wind.
Yeah, exactly. You're like nothing down here, especially because it's all like covered as well. So the wind would go over the top.
Yeah. Starts being very artistic. Yeah. Alright, so when we get up to the top, now you've all got so used to this, because the safety line levels off, it becomes a little bit awkward, so just be patient with yourself when you go over the top. And when we get to the top, there's only 2 rules: don't go further than me and don't go further than me. Alright, so everyone got that? Yeah. Okay. Well done, guys.
I'm at the top, man.
Yeah. Well done.
What a view, man. Yeah, man. So, taking it in. Taking it in.
If you'll just all move out just a little bit towards me so everyone gets right to the top. That's great. Thank you.
I was just conscious of not going too far to the end, that's all.
You're alright, don't worry.
How many times have you done this, Andy?
Few.
Yeah.
More than 100.
More than 100.
I think so, yeah.
Still breathtaking when you get up here, this view.
Look at this, it's stunning. It's nice when it's like this and calm.
Yeah.
Really calm.
Nothing quite like it, is it?
This is a good old point of no return.
Yeah.
Do a portrait one.
Just give us a sec.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. We do need to go. What?
day in shop. How was Walk the Big One XL?
Well, I think, like I say, I've done it twice the big one, the main hill, but doing the big course brake run, was it? And
Yeah. So you've done block brake, second drop, bottom of second drop, and the final brake run, so ready brake and safety brake.
Fantastic. And if everybody's worried about the money, it's worth it.
Yes.
Everything's worth it, because if you want to pay it and you love it, just do it.
Yes. Nothing's too expensive if you love doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Yep.
Mark, first time you've walked the big one.
Yes.
How was that for you?
It was ace. Literally cannot recommend that enough. We used to run, especially the bottom of the second drop. It's like, this is quite high already.
Yeah.
And it's like you never get them views, other when you're travelling in the train.
Yeah.
You never get a chance to stop and just admire what has been a great day anyway. And then when you're on the mid course and you start up there, because like normally when you go over it, you think it's not that high really. It's when you stood up there, it's like, yeah, it's quite high, this really.
Higher than the Revolution?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. Might have to go up the Revolution
You've got
more often.
no excuse anymore.
But, just when you stood up there and you can just see the work and you can just admire how beautiful this park is, especially at the sunset that we've got at the moment.
Gorgeous.
It's just brilliant. And then obviously the finale, walking up the big one, and it's like, yeah, this is it. Especially when you stood at the top and you just admire obviously the Golden Mile, and it's just an incredible experience. It really, really is.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Excellent. Was there anything else you'd like to see added in future? Because obviously it's the first time they've done this.
I'm sure they'll think of something.
Yeah.
To add to it, but honestly, I'd do it just for that again.
Yeah.
To be honest, and obviously we've looked out with the weather because it's been absolutely fantastic and glorious and brilliant. It's such a good experience.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
every single one of them that's been on it, Andy and his crew,
Yeah,
and Daniel, and
Sally,
Yeah.
I think Ben, maybe.
Yeah.
Andy, yeah, brilliant.
they're so knowledgeable about the ride itself and everything about the Pleasure Beach, and it's just great just to chat and to admire what is a great park.
I think on another note, to do it with you guys as well is good for me.
Yeah.
So I've never done it with you guys before.
No.
I've done it with my daughter and I've done it with my brother years ago, and it's been a great experience to shoot with you lot as well. All right.
Yeah.
No, it's been really good. But one thing I would like to add, if they want to in the future, is maybe tour the maintenance shop.
Yes.
Just shove that one in a bit. It's not a down thing, but it's just because it's incredible.
It'd add even more to it, wouldn't
It
it?
would add so much more to it. Yes, definitely. But with the weather we've had today as well, with this sun setting like this, it's been unreal.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Bit of a bucket list thing, that. Stand on block brake, stand at the bottom of the second drop, go on the brake run again, go up to the top of the lift hill. Incredible day for it, incredible sunset. I'm a little bit speechless because I've done things here, what we've done tonight, that I never thought we'd ever get to do at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and we've done it. Incredible. Just so happy, and I just hope the video's come out well and does it justice, because if this comes on sale again or there's any more places added, just do it. Forget about the money. I've forgotten about it already. It's just, you've got to do it. It's just an incredible experience and I can't recommend it enough. Also, a massive shout out to Andy and all his team who make these things possible, who are so helpful, appreciative of the fact that we don't get to walk up these lift hills very often, so we are going to be a little bit slow at times doing stuff with walking along with the safety lines and stuff, and they appreciate that and they don't rush you and they let you take pictures, and yeah, it's a very good experience, and if you get a chance to do it, you have to do it. That's all from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.